Hey everybody, Rocky Mountain Figures here. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Iron Man figures. So let's get started. So first things first, we're going to be taking a look at the packaging for the figure and the accessories that come with it. Then we're going to take a closer look at the figure itself and its articulation. Then we are going to show off the height of the figure and how it scales next to some other Marvel Legends Avengers figures. Then we're gonna head into the conclusion / opinion portion of the video. So let's get that packaging. So taking a look at the packaging for the figure, it's pretty much your standard new Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary box like the Thor, except the Iron Man logo is obviously different. Right there's the bottom, or a little bit under the Iron Man logo. There's the backdrop, same thing as Thor, the 80th Anniversary bookmark logo and the Legend series logo. At the top there's nothing but black, and at the bottom there's a UPC, pause if you need it. Then there's the side of the box showing, I don't know if this is Alex Ross artwork or not, can't remember, but I know for sure the back is Alex Ross right there. Pause if you want to read the bio. So yeah, then the other side, same picture as the other side of the box. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So taking a look at the accessories, we're going to start off with the blast effects. So it comes with two of the smaller blast effects. Their standard blast effects usually have translucent colors, but instead they gone with the solid color with the frosted tip right there. And the top does come off, so in case you just want that blast effect and maybe you can use the other piece like Iron Man's getting shot, maybe that you can use it for that, but putting it back on and taking it off is pretty easy to do. Then it comes with brand new blast effects, which are bigger, which is awesome. Comes with two of them. They fit into his hands, which I'm going to show in a minute, pretty well. And they're just a solid yellow color. They also have the hole to fit the more smaller blast effects. I'm going to show that in a little bit too. Here it is. As you can see, it does fit into the hand nicely, no problems. Then fitting the other smaller effect, it doesn't really fit in the hole. It's not the same size, but you can still get it in there, which is nice, you know. So yep, here it is right there. So you can make a bigger blast effect, but taking it out, easy to do. And so in total it comes with 4 effects, which is nice. I really like that. Now getting into the hands, speaking of, you know, so comes with 2 blasting hands right there. They don't have a hinge, so that's unfortunate, but you know, still we get some extra hands, and they have the holes in them to fit the blast effects as I've shown before, so that's good. Then he comes with 2 fisted hands. I really like the paint on the hands as well, which is really nice. They both have a hinge though, and they have the painted on repulsor, repulsor holes, so that's good too. That's a nice little detail. Now lastly, which I think is one of the best parts of the figure, is that it comes with 3 head sculpts. That's right, everybody. So I'm going to show that here in a minute, getting the heads. First head I'm going to show off is the Tony Stark head, which is a really nice head sculpt. I really like it a lot. Very Tony Starky, you know, it looks like he just jumped right out of the comics. Now, I do wish the head was a little smaller, because as you can see, the head and the helmet are the same size. I would imagine that the head would be a little smaller to fit in the helmet, but oh well, it's a nice head sculpt. Got the sculpted hair. Then let me see, I think I can, oh yeah, it's got some frosted brown bits right there, or it's got some brown painted on the hair, so that's cool. So getting the next head, which is the Alex Ross head. This Alex Ross head is really nice with the nose, represents what he looks like from the, you know, from his artwork, and on the back of the package as well. Then what probably my favorite head sculpt is the classic looking head sculpt. So you know, this represents more of the classic head from the older comics, and not Alex Ross's art. And again, looks really nice. I really dig it. So it comes with 3 heads, 4 blast effects, and 2 pairs of hands. That's a really nice set of accessories. Now that we're done taking a look at all the accessories, here he is in all of his glory right here. It is looking very, very nice. Now, taking a look at the chest, since we already took a look at all 3 heads, we're just gonna skip that. Very good metallic or glossy red paint. I really like it. There's a little bit of marbling on the arms and the, you know, on the chest, but I guess that's normal for this type of plastic and paint. But the arc reactor is a really nice color. It's pretty much white, but with like a yellowish hue to it, like tiny little bit. Hard to see, but that's what I can see so far. Taking a look at the little yellow dots right there. It's a nice little addition. Again, there's a little bit of marbling, but you know, when it hits the light, you kind of forget about it. So yeah, again, taking a look at the arms right there. Nice gold color. Nice glossy red on the gauntlets right there. And heading a little bit down. Here it is. Heading a little bit down to the hip, leg area. Again, nice gold paint. Red boots with the little lines in it, little grooves. That's looking really nice. Getting to the back of the figure, not too much on the back, but still. It's still great figure, great paint. Serial number right there on the leg. Yeah, again, this is a really, really nice figure. These little pieces are pliable. You can extend the layout and you don't have to worry about it. I'm afraid though, if you like extend the layout for too long, it's just gonna stay in that position. So I advise you not to do that. It is glued into this, so it is pretty stiff, but again, I advise not to mess with that too much. Same thing for the arms. Now I heard other collectors had problems with the shoulders. Whenever they lifted the shoulders up, it would scratch off. I got a little nick right there too, but if you press down on the shoulder and then lift up, you should be all good. So yeah, you know, just be careful with the shoulder. It's you know, it's not the best. Anyway, getting to articulation, his head can move up all the way, which is good for flying poses. Can move down, side to side. Not really much. A little bit head pivot. Again, as I mentioned, get careful with those arms, but the shoulders can move out all the way, and can move down, move 360. Again, like I said, be careful with that. I'm even getting worried. Got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. It can only go up that much because the cuff gets in the way, but that's okay. Then, yeah, again, careful with that cuff. His hands are on the wrist joint, so they move up and down. They should move side to side. Ab crunch can move down just a little bit, but can move back a lot, which again, plus the head movement is good for flying poses. Hip swivel. Legs can move out that much. They can move back like nothing. He can do splits that much. Move them down. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees. If I can get that second joint, moves up that much, so that's pretty good. Putting down the legs here, straighten them out a little bit. He's got a boot swivel. Was kind of worried about this because in the package they were kind of like, you know, bent like that, inwards and outwards, and I didn't know those boot swivels, so good thing there was. You know, I was a little scared that I had to deal with that. His ankles can move all the way down, or his foot rather. I can move a good amount up. And he's got ankle pivot. So yeah, that's the articulation and the overview for the Iron Man figure. Now let me straighten him out right here, and we can get ready to check out how he scales next to some other figures. So, get any idea of how this guy scales with my tape measure? He is, well, he's definitely over 6 inches. He's, from what I can see, about 6.5 inches tall. So yeah, he definitely is the right size for a dude in armor. So now let's get an idea of how this guy scales with some other Iron Man figures. So here's the new classic Iron Man figure next to the Black Panther Wave Invisible Iron Man and the Mark 7 Iron from the 10th anniversary figure line. Next, here he is next to the last year's Marvel Legends Vintage Wave Ant-Man and the recent Marvel Legends 80th anniversary Thor figure. Then lastly, here he is next to the Vintage Wave 1 Black Widow and the Civil War Captain America figure. So that is going to mark the end of my review. Now before I go on to my thoughts of the figure, as you can see in the top right corner, yeah, I'm using KineMaster again because what happened was, because I know lately I've been using my new video editor, which is VlogU, so shout out to them. You know, they let me, you know, they can let you remove their watermark for free. You have to watch an ad, which is amazing. I so far used it for my recent toy hunt video, which I'm editing, and the Mr. Sinister review. But I'm only using it for this video and the upcoming Nightcrawler video because the audio didn't work for them. So I'm coming to KineMaster to fix it because VlogU, you know, it didn't let me fix the audio. So yeah. Anyway, getting my quick thoughts. The paint job on this figure is amazing. Great representation, great accessories. I really don't have any complaints for this guy rather than the marbleization, but of course that's standard to more shiny Marvel Legends like this. So as rating go, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. This figure is awesome. Now the price point is another complaint. After taxes, at least here in San Diego area, it's gonna be $27. So all the Target gift cards you've been saving up, all the Walmart gift cards you've been saving up, all the GameStop, every gift card you've been saving up, this is the time to use it because all of them are pretty expensive. Oh, excuse me. All of them are pretty expensive, so now's the time to use it. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the review. So please leave a like. Please feel free to comment, subscribe. My Instagram and eBay will be in the link below. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys next time.